So we got a 2006 Forester XT. I'll make this really short and simple because it's a pretty easy job. If you're looking at this video, I assume you got it in you. I know you do. It all starts right here, getting this bullshit out of the way. This is some dumb part for emissions shit. It's called a secondary air pump. It has two 10mm bolts here, and then one down into the frame of the car, kind of. So back these two off, back that one off, and then this whole bitch is gonna be loose. And then have this aggressive clamp, hose clamp here, pinch the hose clamp. I've already done so, and look at this, boom. Oh, and it just pops right out. That's the air feed to the secondary air pump. And get this fucking thing out of the way. And by the way, these fail a lot of the times in high mileage. And it's easy to replace, obviously, but this fucker costs, I believe, 300 bucks, which is stupid. And if you don't replace it, you have a check engine code and you can't use cruise control. Wonderful engineering. So the next step, we've now exposed the deal. And what you can see here is the cam right there. And then this white little fucker, there you go, yep. See that white loose cable? I've already disengaged it. Now, I'm sorry I can't show it to you live, but I don't have 3 freaking limbs on my upper body. So this white cable, it did go through this bolt head here on the cam. And look how I'm moving it. Yeah, you should be able to see that little hole that this was threaded through. Okay, and that's what allows this cam and this spring to pull your stupid hill holder on and off. But over time they get out of whack and they're not true to their torque specs. So just disengage it if you know how to drive stick, which you should. You don't need it at all. And leave this spring, I can't even poke it. This spring, do not mess with that. Just let the hill holder cable lie as is, maybe even zip tie it to something nearby so it's nice and isolated. And keeping the video short and sweet, just so you know exactly what you're doing. On the end of that white cable, see the threads here? Those threads, you begin with this 14mm nut, goes first, it's like that on there. Imagine that's floating there. And then this extended nut head is last. And you can see how it screws on and then it kind of flushes up against this 14mm one. And there's a lot of layover of that cable screw thread thing kind of hanging over. So you just really need to isolate this to hold it still with a 14mm wrench while you back this off. And this was like an 8 or 7mm. And I actually isolated it with a 14mm wrench. I got it in there, put it on, and it held, actually fixed against something. I didn't even have to hold it, baller engineering. And then I had a lot of extensions on my impact driver, and I slid it all the way in here and just slowly backed this thing off. And that leaves you with what I got here. So the cam is free of the hill holder cable, so now it'll function beautifully as if you don't even have the stupid mechanism at all. So hope that helped you out. I'm pretty sure it's similar on most other Subarus, and if you like the feature, then just don't even mess with it. Yep, thanks for watching.